Okay, here we are under Old Blue. What I'm doing is fixing the front output seal. It's leaking and dumping purple juice all over my pan and everything underneath. Starting out, if you can see the seal, wondering how I knew it was the seal. Mainly by the flow where it's leaking out and the fact that the seal is, you can see dirt and grime all over the transmission from just road grime, but you notice around the seal and below that the transmission's washed all clean, so that means I'm leaking out hot oil that's basically washing off all the parts ahead of time for me. So this should make it pretty clean to get it apart. What this is going to entail is going to be popping the front CV joint out, and I'll show you how to do that. And we'll roll ahead on the creeper and see if it's light enough under here to tell what the heck I'm doing. This is going to be the carrier bearing that I'm pointing at. Kind of hard to see. I can turn the light. What we're going to do is remove the carrier bearing, and that'll give me enough play just with that alone to remove the carrier bearing and pop the connection on the CV joint, and I should be able to swing the whole assembly off to one side out of the way. That's the plan, and that's what I'm going with. So let me get a couple tools around and get my lights lined up and get the camera set up, and we'll see how this works. And it probably won't because it'll be on film. Okay, so here we are. We'll get started on this. I'm going to remove the carrier bearing first. We can start out with tools. What I need is 12 millimeter to remove the pan, 14 millimeter to remove the carrier bearing bolts, and need a socket and a box and wrench, and I put that here somewhere. First thing we'll do is start out by moving the carrier bearing assembly. That was simple enough. Now you can see what we can do with the carrier bearing assembly loose is this can be slid over back and forth one way or the other, so we can slide that over a little bit. That will start to separate the CV joint just a little, but we don't want to do it too far. Now, in the interest of safety and dirt, I will be right back because I get safety glasses. And here we are, back again. Because always in the interest of safety is we need to do things safely. So, starting out, what we're going to do is we got to beat that CV joint off, and that locks on there. What I use is a pickle fork for removing tie rod ends. This is just an old one. It's been beat to crap. It can still be used for that, but it's really good for removing the CV joint. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up on there, but you'll just get a general idea by watching it. What you do is, because the pickle fork is at an angle, so it allows you to slightly bend around the edge of the transmission where we can hopefully drive that CV joint out and create a big oil puddle. I forgot to have my bucket handy again, so we'll make a bigger stain on the floor. So what I've done right now is I've just pretty much just let all the oil out of my transmission. Not all of it. Let's see now. I don't know if I can position this camera to. What we have now is carrier bearing assembly loose, and I have that CV joint loose out of the transmission shaft, and it looks like a good portion of my oil is starting to flow out of there. We can give that a little bit longer, or what we can do is get everything set around and pop that out. So now what we can do is, with the carrier bearing assembly loose and this CV joint loose, or the appearance of being loose, is we can take this whole assembly I might have to look at this. I might have a problem more than I know. Okay, I got the CV joint apart. And let's slide this assembly over. And try to get it the heck out of the way. Which isn't very good. There we go. Now, what I need to do is, it appears that two things. I have lost all my rags all of a sudden. There they are. It appears, let's move this pail out of the way a little bit. But I may very well have can get myself positioned right. Come around from the outside. I would say it appears to me you'll have to pull that seal using handy dandy seal puller. Nothing works better than a tool for the job. They work pretty good. You just get in there, hook into that seal, and give her a pop. And we make more of a mess. Now, I'm going to have to grab my other light, because it appears the reason I've lost my seal is I've also lost my bearing.